Hi, I'm going today go through some squats with you. First squat, number 1, is just a basic squat. Let me turn sideways so you can see this. So standing nice and tall, feet hip width apart, and first thing you do is hinge from your hips. So push your bottom out behind you and then place your hands on your back if you have issues, onto your thighs if you have issues with your back. Push your bottom out and you're looking down here for me. So we've got this natural curve in our spine, and then come back up to standing. And again, if you want to add on to that, you can add your arms if your back's okay with it. Pushing out, sitting back, reaching those hands forward. Again, looking down towards the floor here and coming back up to standing. Squat number 1. Squat number 2 is a wide squat. So if you take your feet a bit wider, feet are about 45 degrees, and we're going to make sure our knees go over our feet. So again, I'm going to do it with my hands onto my thighs to protect my back to start with, pushing out of my bottom, sitting down, hands onto your thighs, and coming back up. If your back's okay with it, you can take those hands forward and coming out to the side, and go as deep or as shallow as you need to or would like to. Squat number 2. Squat number 3 is a basic squat with a side balance. So coming into your basic squat, sitting back, reaching your hands forward into our squat, coming up to standing, then taking your foot out to the side for me and taking the opposite arm out to the side. Foot coming off the floor if you want to, you can get that balance. Then back into a basic squat and then to the other side. Toe on the floor, reaching those two fingertips and toes away from each other. Squat number 3. Squat number 4, single leg squat. I'll show you this face on and side as well. So if you take your weight into one leg for me, then we're going to put your opposite ankle onto your opposite knee, sitting back as if you're doing an ordinary squat, hands onto your thighs, or you can take your hands in front of you. So if I turn sideways so you can see that a little bit better, ankle onto opposite knee, sit back into like an ordinary squat, taking those hands out in front of you, and again sitting as low or as shallow as you want to. Squat number 4, single leg squat. Squat number 5 is my Eddie the Eagle squat. So this is a basic squat, and then we're going to come into the Eddie Eagle position again. I'm going to come sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So we're sitting back into our squat, reaching our hands away, then coming up onto your toes, pressing your palms back, and then coming back into our squat. Lovely. Squat number 5, Eddie the Eagle squat. Squat number 6, swing squat. So we're going to start. I'll start sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to start with my arms up towards the ceiling, and you're going to do your basic squat. As you push back, you're going to swing those arms through, and then coming back up to the top. Squat number 6, swing squat. Squat number 7 is a plie squat. So having your feet turned out in a plie position, and very gently pulling it for your tummy and bottom, you're just going to take your knees out over your feet and then come back up to the top. If you want to add your arms, take those arms up to the top and then coming back down again. Number 7, plie squat. Number 8, a curtsy squat. So do a curtsy squat, you need to take your weight onto one leg. One leg's coming behind you, onto your toes, and coming to that curtsy position. And then coming back up to standing again. A curtsy squat. And number 9 is a basic squat into a knee raise. So if I come sideways, you've got your basic squat, and then you're lifting that knee for me, raising opposite arm. Looking forward into your balance, and then placing those feet back on the floor. And into your squat, and then the other side for me. And that is a number 9 into a knee raise squat. And squat number 10 is doing just diddly squat. Chill and relax.